Well, speaking of crowd reactions, on to our next segment. Did you want to say something?
Crowd reactions.
Oh.
Crowd reactions. So, crowd reactions is a segment where we present a storyline or a statement as if it's already happened as a part of the storyline, and we give our crowd reaction to it. We might say this is awesome. We might say this is awful. This is bullshit. We never know. We might be a crowd in France, or we might be a crowd in Washington D.C.
Pretty much an angle.
Whatever the case may be. So, you got yours ready?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to go first, or you go first? I mean, I'll go first because it's kind of segueing on what we just spoke on. A TNA star attacked Jacob Fatu to ignite Invasion 2.0 on the main roster.
Yeah, I don't think there's a TNA superstar that's big enough that we care about to attack Jacob Fatu. I think keeping it at the NXT level makes sense because they're compatible. They're comparable, both of those rosters. I don't look at anybody from the TNA roster right now except for folks who already been in WWE, and even they are not people that I care to have attacked Jacob Fatu. You know, there's nothing. Niggas in NXT and WWE just had TNA titles. Yeah. So why do I care about somebody from TNA attacking somebody from WWE? Hell no, that'll be boring.
So what would your reaction be?
This is bullshit. Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is that guy? What's up?
All right. I have Jade Cargill wins the women's title at Survivor Series and faces Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. That's the milestone setup. This is what we're working to.
This is stale.
Bro,
let's you see how like over the years, like even with I look at the Bianca, Jade, Naomi arc as like kind of like how the Shield did their thing, or it wasn't forced, but you knew like the backdrop, like it could happen at any given time.
Yeah,
we don't gotta force it. We think about it. The payoff this year was gonna be Roman and Seth at Mania now. We never had that. I think if you book them in a way where you kind of like did the Shield, do that. Jade and Bianca doesn't have to happen now. So I would look at this as like either this is stale or this is desperate.
Bless you.
Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Got that out the way. Chris Jericho comes back and wins the 2026 Royal Rumble.
This is bullshit. The fuck? This is bullshit. No. Who is to face who? No. There's no dream match there set up that I care enough to see Chris Jericho versus anybody. What's a match that did not happen that we care to see so bad, or a rematch that we're looking to see, a series that we're looking to see for Chris Jericho to win the Royal Rumble?
Well, it could be a part of his retirement tour.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
He can.
Number one bullshit guy. Number one bullshit guy. Hello, Mr. Mike.
Who you got, man? What you got?
Aleister Black becomes the U.S. champion with the help of the second ever women's U.S. champion. I believe she's the second ever. I just try to keep this out. Second ever U.S. champion, Zelina Vega. I think it circles back.
My crowd reaction would be why?
start getting him some accolades. They keep saying he hasn't won a title on the main
but
roster.
the
They
U.S.
keep
title is kind of its own thing on its own thing. And once you give it to somebody like Aleister Black, it kind of takes away from the title.
How?
The U.S. Open title challenge is like its own staple on SmackDown, in my opinion. It's its own thing on SmackDown. So if you now just abruptly bring it to a halt because of Aleister Black, what the fuck? Why?
I don't think it has to be brought to a halt. I think the right challenger just has to, the right person has to hold the championship. So
I think
when it
Dragon
comes,
is the right person to keep the shit going for at least 200 to maybe possibly 300 days.
200 to 300 days, maybe not. Sami Zayn did it for 7 weeks, and that seemed like he did a lot to elevate that championship and keep it relevant. And I think Dragunov can take it for maybe double that, 14 weeks.
300 days.
Maybe about 14 weeks. And I believe that, shit, I shouldn't even be speaking this much. My bad. Like, I believe that Aleister Black can be the one to win it. We circle back to that. What you got?
My last one. Braun Strowman returns and helps the Wyatt Six take on the MFTs. And the reason, one extra note, the reason why I said this was because if you do the math, they're kind of outnumbered.
How?
There's 5 members of the MFTs, and there's only 4 males, including Uncle Howdy, in the Wyatt Six.
Solo, Talatunga, Tamatunga, JC Mateo.
There's 5, bro.
Wait, Solo, Tamatunga, Talatunga, JC Mateo.
And the other brother that can't seem to get right.
Oh, Tungaloa.
Yeah.
Tungaloa. Okay, 5. Okay, and you have Uncle Howdy, Dexter Loomis. Yeah.
So to make it an even 5-on-5, you bring back Braun Strowman, but you give him the Fiend character.
All right, you lost me. You lost me.
Give him the
This is
Fiend
bullshit.
character.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Yo, all of them got a character of Bray Wyatt.
Just make him more of that black sheep that he originally had debuted as. The black sheep.
Because you ain't do that to Eric Rowan. Fuck out of here.
Eric Rowan is still
Eric Rowan was one of the OGs, and he actually wore the sheep mask.
Okay, so what does he wear now?
He's fucking he's who is he?
Huskus the pig?
No, he's the squirrel. Rambling Rabbit. Sorry. He's Rambling Rabbit.
Yeah, and that's cool, but he's kind of changed up his vibe once he broke away from the Wyatts. Remember they were the Bludgeon brothers or whatever they were doing.
You bring him back as the Fiend. Remember, one of the biggest things was Braun Strowman couldn't necessarily get over. If you make him adapt as the Fiend, that's my crowd reaction.
Bro, Braun Strowman
what is your crowd reaction to that?
This is bullshit.
What?
Braun Strowman is not a lover of professional wrestling the way that Bray Wyatt was a lover of professional wrestling.
That's why he would be a gimmick act. That's why the Fiend was just
not
necessarily a gimmick act, but he wasn't
the Fiend was
night thinker, bro.
It was a gimmick act, but it was a figment of Bray Wyatt's mind, of the business, of his appreciation of dark characters. It was not some. Niggas. It wasn't. No. Because people like the Undertaker, people like Crow Sting, people like that kind of evolve what we thought of those gimmick characters. So and Bray Wyatt is one who provided a refresher after the Undertaker. There was nobody in between that provided that vibe. Who we had? The Boogeyman.
But what does got to do with Braun Strowman coming back as the Fiend?
Because that was a wrestling.
Not necessarily
we don't
the Fiend, but a. Bro, all right. If every character in the Firefly Funhouse got a representation on screen in the ring, why doesn't the Fiend have one? He was a part of that.
Because the Fiend is not here. May he rest in peace. I prefer Bo Dallas do that as opposed to anybody else. Not Braun Strowman. He wasn't even an official Wyatt member family who came up on the NXT
Nah,
shit,
bro.
bro.
He's a part of the Wyatt family, bro.
He's not a part of the original shit. They did that to get some other storyline over. He's not a part of that original Wyatt family. There's a connection there because they did something.
Bro, that's like
but
saying New Age Outlaws ain't a part of the original DX, man.
they're not. They're not.
We're gonna move on.
They're not.
We're gonna move on.
That's a fact.
What's your last one, man?
My last one is Drew McIntyre defeats Cody Rhodes at Saturday Night Main Event for the World, the WWE Championship.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Not even on some Cody hater shit. I'm tired of seeing Drew lose.
Yeah.
Drew gotta win something.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, now I'm on some Cody hater shit. Anybody but Cody. But I do think that he needs to keep the title at this point. If he was gonna lose the title, let it be a little earlier, possibly win it back a little around now-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe he wins it back at the Rumble. But let Drew win it for a couple months. I think it boosts his resume. He beats Cody. What would that be? Reign number 3 for him, I think.
For Drew,
Yeah.
Yep, reign number 3, and he'll have more than Cody. And I think this also contributes to Cody possibly catching, like, being close in the realm of Cena when it comes to world title runs. I'm not for it. No, I'm not for it. But I don't know who was talking, whether it was you and I, and you were saying that you project them going on some Super Cena run where Cody stacks up wins. I'm not for it, and I don't want to see that. But if there's a time for him to lose it right now when it not really mean anything, I think we get Drew the title. Get Drew the title. So.
Nasty word. Yo, Cody might end up with 12.
Hey. Well, that concludes our segment for crowd reactions. We'll see what the WWE looks like in the future.
Gross.
All right.
That would be gross. Cody Rhodes, a 12-time champion. Anyway.